This chart shows the approximate cooking times in a 325-degree oven. This chart is also given in the description. This is a 19-pound turkey. It's a tom. Goes anything over 16 pounds, we know it's tom. And we removed the neck from the cavity here. Here it is. And then we removed from this cavity here in the bag, removed the heart, the liver, and the testicles. My mother, when I did this, always remarked about the testicles. That was interesting, wasn't it? Now what to do next is to salt and pepper this. Now I use these plastic gloves to clean the prepare the turkey, because you don't want to get all that yuck over it. So I just took it off, and I want to do the salt and pepper. You put quite a bit of that on, and the pepper. Now what we also do, we put in a little water into the pan. Add a little water so the bottom doesn't. We also put water into the, what we do with this, what he calls giblets, which we make stock out of it. But while we eat the heart, the liver, and the testicles, we throw out the neck because of the bones after we make the stock. We add a little pepper and salt to it, and then put it on the stove. Now, just put it in the oven at 325 oven. This chart that we came up with gives you the approximate times we recommend to turn the turkey. Notice from the chart that this is a 19-pound turkey, so we recommended to turn after 2 hours and 10 minutes in the oven. As I mentioned earlier, this is a 19-pound turkey, and we've had it in there for about half the time that we're thinking of cooking it, which is about 4.5 to 5 hours. It's been in there just over 2 hours, and this is the first time we turn it, and this is the most important time, because right now it's soaking. The juices are down in here, and the breast is soaking them up. We used to have it on racks, but then you lose all the advantages of turning it. The breast is the part that gets the driest, and that's why you want it quite able to soak it up. I'm putting a little bit extra water in here because I think it's a little low. You got to make sure there's something for it to soak up, some juices. And we turn it again about 45 minutes before it's done, and in order to brown the breast. Right now we're turning it to a nice, moist, juicy. Then we'll brown the skin on the breast, and it's really delicious. This is one of the tricks to doing a really good turkey. That's it. Okay, now we've taken it out a little bit less than 2 hours since we last turned it, and there's no need to salt and pepper at this time because we did it last time. We got both sides salted and peppered. Now this turning is the hardest, harder than the last one, because it's partially cooked. It's mostly cooked actually, and so that's very ready to break apart. So we got to be a little bit more careful here so we don't break apart the turkey. And see, now all the juices have soaked into the breast here, and it's no longer, it's very moist. We're only going to cook this for about a half hour more. That's to brown it up. And so we remove the surface grease. Then on the last step, we take the temperature. We like to try to reach at least 175, 180, and we do it in many spots to find the coolest spot. So if nothing's below, say 175, we're happy with it. As you can see, their little thermostat thingy has popped, so they claim it's done already, but we were making sure. That's it. We took this out about a half hour after turning it last, and total we have it roughly 5 hours. I suspect it might be a little bit overdone, and it'll be a good test for it to see, make sure the breast is still moist. We're going to test to make sure what's the temperature of the internal temperature, and we're going to go, one of the things is into the breast meat, and the USDA recommends it should be a minimum of 165, and it looks to me like it's plenty. It's 183, so it's hot. Like I thought it would. It's a little bit high, but we'll see if at least we know it's cooked, and we'll see how that tastes. This chart here shows how long it is recommended to thaw a frozen turkey in the refrigerator. Since our turkey was 19 pounds, you can tell from this chart the recommended time would be almost 5 days. We thought it 4 days, and it seemed to be just about right. I hope you enjoyed my video. If so, make sure you subscribe to my CoolContraptionGuy channel. Thank you. Well, my family tried the turkey, ate it. It was a delicious meal. It was a great turkey. But as you could tell from the chart we gave earlier, that it was cooked just a little bit longer than it should. You could also tell this from the temperature. It probably would have even been even moister if we would have followed our own recommendations.